Boys, so it's official. That's right, boys. It's official. Keqing has finally been officially recast, and so has Paimon's VA. And they are both absolutely crashing out and lying through their teeth. Paimon's VA in particular, which we will get to at the end, she is blaming fascism for everything, for SAG's failure, and she's also going after a fan. I'll show you how professional she is at the end of this. But first, look at this. After 5.7 is updated, Keqing and Paimon's English VAs will be updated. This only change applies to new content in version 5.7. Historical content will be gradually updated in subsequent versions. That's right, boys. They are absolutely going back and redoing all of the fucking lines, which I actually think is fucking sick, boys. That is insane. But let's get into this freaking public statement, this insane public statement. So she states here, last week I was informed that I would be recast as Keqing due to the production schedule. I told y'all that they made those they made those calls. They called every single striking VA and they said, "Are you coming back or not? Are you coming back now or not? Now that the strike is over at SAG and you're not, you know, it's not a PR thing anymore, and we know that the fans freaking hate you and you've been acting unprofessional. Are you coming back or not?" They literally gave them an ultimatum. Fucking Hoyo, because they finally gave them the ultimatum of a lifetime, and it looks like both Keqing and Paimon refused. Actually, due to the fact that Paimon's character actually has roles, she's probably been recast for quite a while. Also, this is a lie. Due to the production schedule, no, they called you and they asked if you were coming back or not. Literally, they got tired of holding it up. It's been a production schedule issue the entire freaking time. It's due to you striking. I know people will speculate, but this is the official sole reason I was given. Dude, you've been no crap because you're not showing up to work. The reason is you quit showing up to work. Don't lie. I made it very clear that I was absolutely willing, enthusiastic to return at any point if AI protections could be provided, regardless of union status. They already have AI protections. It's Side Global that doesn't. Hoyo already has AI protections. It's Side Global, the studio that Kayli Mills is signed with, that doesn't. So why is she striking Hoyoverse? It makes no sense. But this person is so unprofessional. They bullied Jacob Takanashi. They doxed how much money he made. They doxed him. They literally bullied him and blacklisted him from the industry just for working during the quote-unquote collective work refusal, which was actually, boys, a wildcat strike by the SAG-AFTRA mafia. But let's read the rest of this. That is all I asked for. Yeah, like that wasn't a lot, dude. You're asking them to give up what every single other company is going to be doing in the future and basically guarantee that they will not live on. It is unfortunate such protections could not be secured for me and my castmates. Well, you just thought you were more important than you actually were. That's the issue. You thought that you were more important than you actually were. I sincerely hope that changes in the future. It looks like it's not. It looks like it's going to go in Hoyo's way, where voice actors are actually going to do their freaking jobs, or they're going to get the ultimatum, okay, and get the F out. Voicing Keqing has been one of the greatest journeys of my life. I will always treasure it, from bonding with castmates over our love of working on the story to the hardworking team behind it, getting to meet passionate fans and see the creativity the story inspired. You know what's hilarious? The way these people talk about the fans. We've got some examples coming up later with Paimon's VA, but the way these people think and talk about the fans is absolutely disgusting. They don't care about this game. They don't care about the character. They think that they are more important than the story and the character, which is exactly the opposite of how an entertainer should act. Getting to the work on an official fan song and sing as Keqing, getting to explore more of her character in Moonchase Festival, getting to return in the Lantern Rite each year, even the sessions where I had to redo a line 20 times to get a pronunciation of Liu right. Hey, I'm not even saying that right now. I cherish every memory. I will carry you each one with me for the rest of my life. I am deeply sorry we could not complete that journey together. Yesterday's experiences make me stronger today. Most of those experiences are the ones that I share with you. Thank you for everything, Keqing. This is obviously a PR move, boys. This is a PR move. They don't like Keqing. They never did. They obviously don't like the fans. They never did. But great job. Actually, you're wording that correctly. You worded that better than Paimon's VA, ex-VA, Corina Boettger, has worded any public statement she's made in the past year. But look at this. These are the kind of roles that this unprofessional, absolutely crazy SAG-AFTRA mafia shill literally gets. She is Kaide from Bunny Girl Senpai, one of my favorite romances. She voices my favorite character, which is Kaide. I am beyond disappointed because I know for a fact she does not care about the fans. That's the issue. That's how she makes the fans feel. And if you cast this woman, that's exactly how your fans are going to feel. But look at this. Let's go on to Corina Boettger, who is absolutely crashing out after she got replaced as Paimon, boys. We finally did it. The promised day has arrived. The Sunday of revelation has finally come to pass. The prophecy is here. Corina Boettger is finally out of Genshin Impact, and we got a new Paimon, and I don't know about y'all, but I've listened to it, and she sounds fucking great, okay? Not just that little trailer, okay? If you literally listen to her storylines that are upcoming, that trailer is the one that sounds like Paimon, but the ones after that where she goes more into her normal voice, dude, those are the fucking Paimon we have been waiting for. Absolutely been waiting for. But let's get into this craziness, this crazy mess. Their reading comprehension is so bad that they argue with themselves like, come on, I know you are 14, but still. See, this is Corina Boettger's freaking like plan of action. She doesn't say these things directly. She just reposts what her like-minded peers say so that she can basically shred it off like she didn't say it. But if you're reposting it, you absolutely think it. But here's Mikuzake saying, trying to twist the entire thing again. Most people are anti-SAG-AFTRA because they behave like a corpo. Don't pretend to be something you're not. And this other person says, actually, it's SAG bootlickers who are trying to twist the entire thing. The reason people are anti-SAG is SAG and their bootlickers behave like douchebags. Remember, anti-SAG people always have been, are, and will always be on the right side of history. Like the right side of history. Kayli Mills, boys, giving up a really good role. Also, Corina Boettger giving up a really good role just so they could say they were on the right side of history. Talk about more of a freaking always trying to take the high road with everything so that you and your little friends and your clique can all like one another. Oh my goodness. Imagine being in a clique that actually tried to tell you what to think. Okay, but look at this. Corina Boettger literally blaming fascism for YouTubers like me. Evidently, I'm a fascist. Evidently, Mugen's a fascist. Hero high. You know, it's not like this is insane. Here she's reposting. It really sucks. All the Discord over the SAG-AFTRA strike was taken over by Hoyo fans. This is how she feels about Genshin Impact fans. Literally saying that they're fascist and everything is their fault because the world doesn't revolve around Hoyo. It's bigger than just one company. It's about voice acting for video games as a whole, and voice actors work in more than just a few gacha games. Yeah, right. And then this is the one. That's actually the purpose of a far-right YouTuber grifters getting involved in this drama. It starts with concern over mean voice actors. Just mean voice actors? Excuse me. They were downright abusive voice actors. It turns into gullible fans tuning into these content creators broadly, and their broader goal is just fascism. Dude, just fascism? Are you kidding me? No, my goal was to get Paimon's VA recasted, which is why I am the #1 reason why that recast petition has so many freaking signatures, okay? That was my goal. My next goal is to basically pull Skirk for free. We're free to play, boys, over on Twitch, and we are trying to pull Skirk, so make sure you come and follow so you can get your Twitch drops, okay? You can get some free primos and shit just for watching. Listen to this, though. Or whatever stupid bigotry gets them more clicks. He's reposting Pomeranian of Doom. The sad thing is I've seen quite a number of Hoyoverse fans going hardcore into fascism lately. Are you insane, dude? They literally call the other side fascism, and the other side calls y'all communists, okay? I literally am in the middle. I don't care about either side because I know neither side cares about me. That's how I feel. That's the the right answer, and I feel like you should look at everything objectively. But listen to this freaking reply from Corina Boettger. This is how professional she is. When a fan asks her and wants to use her voice, even though the voice lines have been replaced, literally wants to hear her voice, she literally says not to do it because that's how bad she does not want to be in the freaking game anymore. Here, Raffy says, I'm gonna miss hearing your voice, Corina. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. I'm preparing my own audio assets patched to mod your past voice lines back in with a heart. Now, you think that you would actually respect that. You would be like, thank you for supporting me. I was obviously wrongfully recast, you know what I mean? Or something like that if she actually believed that. But no, she hates Hoyo so much. She hates Genshin so much, even though it made her as a voice actor, that she just can't have it. She says, thank you, but please don't make that mod. Please don't make that mod. Don't you do it. Don't you dare make that mod. I don't want my voice in Genshin Impact no more. I will not have it. I'm never going to have it. I will never be a Genshin Impact again. I hate that freaking game, and I hate the Hoyo fans and chills because they're all fascist and they're all evil. Like, oh my god, dude, can she get any more insufferable? But make sure y'all come over to the stream, boys, because we got to cover some crazy shit from Sean Chiplock, from Deluxe VA, and I don't want to cover it on video, so you better make sure that you're there. Okay, boys? But what do y'all think about that, boys? Paper or plastic? Paper being good, plastic being bad, baby. What do y'all think? Y'all think it's good? You think it's bad? I think that this crash out, this Kayli Mills response, and Corina Boettger literally crashing out on Blue Sky. I think that they are both plastic. I think they're plastic as fuck, boys. Plastic as fuck, boys. They're literally freaking insane. Okay, how can you treat your fan base like this? How can you be an entertainer and literally act like this towards your freaking fans? Okay, how can you literally not love the game that you spent so many freaking hours literally recording for to entertain said fan base just because they don't support your freaking corpo mindset and your evil union organization that blacklists and tries to basically make every single voice actor fall in line? Okay, how can you do that? I don't get it, boys. These people are just plastic. Okay, they're plastic. All right, boys, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, only like 2% of you are subscribed, so make sure everybody is subbed. If you're not, please check it and click the sub button. I would really appreciate it. Also, come check me out over on Twitch, boys. You won't regret it. We're going to be free to play, pulling for Skark, baby, and we're not stopping till we get it, boys. And imagine the freaking delight whenever we finally pull Skark. We're all going to feel the greatest rush of joy. All right, boys, I love all of you. That's it for me. GG's.